What's up, guys? Tommy here from Green Rhino, and today we're gonna head out to our first job. But I'm gonna do something a little different here. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Want to hear a story? All right, stay tuned. All right, guys. So let's talk about, specifically these customers that are a nightmare, and you try to avoid it as often as you can, but it's unavoidable, guys. It's just gonna happen in business, and in this story is an incident I just recently had, and you know, if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. But basically, it started out like this: lady calls me up, schedules an appointment. She says she's had other companies clean for her, and all the other companies took 48 hours at least to dry. And I thought, wow, either she's using some horrible companies, you know, they're just not doing good cleaning practices. And so I assured her, you know, it's not going to take 48 hours, but it's actually going to take, you know, between 4 to 10 hours. That's what I tell my customers. I say, if you have good fans, fan airflow, it will dry quicker. So we went ahead and, okay, so we scheduled it for like a week and a half out. I'm not remembering every conversation, and I kicked myself in the butt for not taking notes, right? But I just thought, you know, and it happens other times, you know. Some companies just turn that PSI way too high, and it gets down into the padding, and that's when you got those long dry times. And they don't do dry strokes and stuff like that, but I do all this stuff. So anyway, fast forward to about a week and a half later, I show up at the house, totally forgot about that this is the house that the lady was concerned about the dry times. And the husband was there to meet me. She was not there, okay? So we did a walkthrough. Really cool guy. You can find a cooler dude in the world, right? Did a walkthrough, easy clean, nylon, yeah, a little thicker. I wish I would have had that actual carpet in this footage, but I didn't record that one out of many times. But yeah, easy cleaning, no crazy, just some heavy soiled areas in the traffic areas, but nothing that I couldn't handle. So went ahead and cleaned it. She showed up when I was totally done. You know, wrote the check and didn't even speak on anything about dry times or anything like that. Again, I didn't even remember who it was, okay? So I did let her know before we left, it would take between 4 to 10 hours to dry. If they have any fans, go ahead and put them in the area that they want dried quickest. And went on my way. So about 6 hours later, I get a email, actually a text, and with a bunch of photos on it of napkins laid on the carpet. And you could tell she stepped on it and it looked moist. She said, well, it's been 6 hours and it's still wet. And I told her, okay, well, it's been 6 hours. That's fine. But I did say between 4 and 10 hours to dry, and, you know, give us some time. If it takes a little longer, that's fine. Just put some shoe covers on over your shoes, and you won't have that wet feeling on your feet or your socks. And just kind of, you know, give it some time. So, and I also said, if it's wet tomorrow, because she was really concerned about it, give me a call in the morning, and I'll head over there and, you know, give you some fans. And at that time, I thought already, if it's still wet, I'm gonna go over there with my or about Vibe or my 175, put a bonnet on there and soak it all up. So anyway, morning comes around, I check my phone, nothing from her. That afternoon, nothing from her. That evening, sure enough, carpets are still wet. You know, I'm very disappointed. You said that it would dry a lot quicker, and I'm like shocked. I'm like, really? I'm like, still wet? How come you did not call me back and let me know in the morning? I was already gonna head over there and address it. But she didn't, which was really odd to me. Like, why wouldn't she do that? So anyway, after going back and forth, I'm just like tired of it. And I'm like, you know what? Listen, I offer 100% money back guarantee. So I'm gonna go ahead and refund you your money. And I'm sorry that it took so long, but if I can't get it to dry sooner than 24 hours, then nobody can. I told her that. But there is another service that I could have did called low moisture, and it would have got really faster dry times. I wish you would have asked me for that. Anyway, she said, oh, you didn't offer it. So I kicked myself in the butt again for not offering low moisture method. I just thought it was bad technique. So the next day, about 48 hours later, she replies to my email where I told her I was going to refund her money. And she says that her carpets are still wet in some areas. At this point, I said, you know what? I can't believe your carpets are still wet. And at this point, I think you just hustled me. So if you not reply to this and let me get on with my weekend and you get on with yours, and I just want to wipe my hands with it. All right? So after a while, she refunds me $200 via Venmo. And I'm not sure why. She just said she just wants to agree to disagree. Maybe because I brought up that I think she hustled me. I believe that she actually gets free carpet cleaning doing this from every company she uses.